What's going on, everybody? We are back for another episode 1 of the Contest Podcast. Had episode 0, there was that, but this is the first official episode of the Contest Podcast. So I'm excited. I got a lot of stuff to talk about today. We're going to talk about the champion buff voting coming out actually later today by the time you guys hear this. Spring cleaning doubloon event, how that went, my thoughts on it. Going to talk about variant 7 completion. I got that done, and we're going to talk about what I thought. The Falcon Winter Soldier just ended, and I'm going to talk about that. So if you guys don't want any spoilers, then leave after I'm done with the variant 7 completion thoughts. And then the final topic we're going to talk about is who I think should be added to the game from the show first. Because there's obviously multiple characters that I think should be added to the game from the show, but there are certain ones that I think should be added first. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the podcast. I'm gonna start it out though. This podcast is available on Spotify, Apple Music, Google Podcasts, and YouTube. If there's any other places you guys want to listen to the podcast on, make sure to go to my YouTube and comment on this video. And that way I can see it and I will get it on anything else you guys want to listen to it on. So yeah, let's start off champion buff voting. This is happening today. I'm recording this on Tuesday, but for you guys it'll be today. It'll probably be in about, by the time I drop this, it'll be in about 2 hours. I'll be dropping at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And the champions up for the vote are Ant-Man, Guillotine, Kamala Khan, Thor Jane Foster, Agent Venom, and Joe Fixit. I'm just going to say it right now. I think Ant-Man deserves the buff. A lot of them deserve it. The one I say doesn't deserve it the most, because she's already got some good damage potential, would be Kamala Khan. If you watch some of Sweeta's videos, he can dish out some damage with Kamala Khan. So I would say Ant-Man, and I would say the least deserving is Kamala. I will go through why I think Ant-Man's the best and why the other guys don't need it. So we're going to start off with Kamala. Kamala, she can already do damage. She has buffs. She has staggers. She has poison immunity. She has some uses, and she has damage. The next one would be Thor Jane Foster. She has uses, but she doesn't have that much damage. She can shock a lot. She can stun during her shock. She can have guaranteed crits during her stuns. She's Mystic, so she can nullify off her heavy attack. She's got some uses that I think people just underestimate. So I think she's usable, but just not as much as everybody else in the Mystic class. So I think she's fine for now. I'd say the next person least deserving of it would be Guillotine. If you use her in the right scenarios, she can actually do some pretty fun stuff. She's got the heal reversal. She's got bleed. She's got some healing. She's got the utility. I think she needs more of just a tune-up than a full rework. So I would say Guillotine, definitely not. Joe Fixit. No, I think Agent Venom would be the next least. He is already usable in at least low tier Alliance War. He also can shrug off debuffs just in general, and that's really annoying. Fighting him, his L1's got annoying animation, and I personally do want to see this guy get buffs because I do like his animations and his look, but I think he's good for now, especially with how many other champions in the skill class just got buffed. I don't think Agent Venom needs it. Joe Fixit would be number 2 for me. He has no uses at all in any content, but he's Joe Fixit. I mean, he's got some damage and he's got some stuff. Ant-Man, Joe Fixit, you hear what I just said, you'd think Joe Fixit, but Ant-Man has literally nothing. I've only seen one person actually like him and take him up. That was Decimator. He took him up, and I mean, if you synergize him up a lot, then he has a little bit of use. Ant-Man is already being brought in to a lot of situations because of Ghost, and he's just dead weight. Wasp is good. Hood is good. Yellowjacket got a buff, so he's kind of usable. If you're going full 5-team synergy, you would bring him in. Ghost is absolutely insane, but Ant-Man has literally no use. So if they buff Ant-Man, you think Ghost. You got Ghost, Wasp, Hood, Ant-Man. Yellow Jacket. They're all I say all mostly usable. 4 out of 5 of them would be really useful. Yellow Jacket would be the least. But Ant-Man, he's also Ant-Man. He's like an OG character. Like, he's cool. He's in the MCU, and he just sucks in game. So I would definitely go Ant-Man. Especially, they should also add in him growing, because right now all he does is shrink, but it's Ant-Man. He can also grow. So I would definitely do Ant-Man. I don't see a way that any of these other champions deserve it more than Ant-Man. And with that, let's talk about the spring cleaning doubloon event. This was open last weekend, and I really liked it. You started off with about, I think it was 27,000 doubloons, and you could get, was it another 27,000? I might be wrong. It might have been like 44,000 that you could get from the arena. So for free to play, you could get a good chunk of them, but then also you could go and get more of them from the upgraded unit deals. So you get units out of it, you get doubloons out of it, you get a 1-star Deadpool, which I did grab, so I have Deadpool now. And you could get gold pool crystals, and I saw, who was it? I think it was Captain Bay actually got a 6-star gold pool, so that was pretty sick. But yeah, I thought overall the value of it was really good because you get to choose what you want out of the event. I just went and spent all of them on the Cavalier crystals. I got 7 2019 crystals, and I ended up pulling a 6-star Nick Fury, duping him. So that was absolutely insane. I got like 3 5-stars. So I only got like 1 4-star and 1 3-star. So that was absolutely insane. And then I got the 2020 crystals, and I pulled, I think, 4 out of 10 5-stars. I think. I can't remember. I pulled a good amount of 5-stars. So I personally thought it was a good value. None of the other ones really were that intriguing with the value, because with the updated Cavalier Crystal chances, I was almost guaranteed at least like 2 to 3 5-stars, and with the value of the other things, it would have been guaranteed 5-stars, but I thought I'd take the shot and also get a chance at a 6-star. So I went ahead and went that route, and it paid off for me. The one thing I did think, though, was especially in like the Cavalier version of these deals, they really didn't give out much 6-star shards, which was kind of annoying because I was close to getting a 6-star, and they just didn't have much shards. So like the value for each title or progression level wasn't that well-rounded. Like Thronebreaker got some really good deals. Cavalier kind of I think, if I'm not mistaken, uncollected players got a max sig 5-star gem, which was pretty insane. Like, there was some stuff that I wish the Cavalier players got that even the uncollected players got. So it was kind of off, I think, in my opinion. But overall, I think it was a fairly good event. Variant 7, the hero variant. This variant, I thought, was actually like one of the easiest variants out of them all. There were some trickier fights. The fights are in health pool and everything. They're bigger than stuff like Variant 4 and Variant 3 and Variant 2, but the rewards are better, and actually the node combos, I think it was the easiest. It really does depend on your roster for the variant content, but for me, it was actually really, really simple. I did get stuck on Chapter 2, Quest 2 for a little bit, and then I awakened Nick Fury, and I just completely shredded it. So it became no biggie for me. And after that, like, I had Hyperion, and it was just a breeze. So I personally liked it a lot. I pulled, let's see, I opened a featured 5-star from it, from the 10,000 5-star shards, and I pulled a 5-star. I can't actually remember who I pulled, but it wasn't anything outstanding. But with the 4-5 gem, I pulled a mutant 4-5, and I went ahead. This is a very unpopular choice, but I went ahead and took my Wolverine, my 5-star Wolverine, just OG Wolverine, who is awakened. He's at like 660 or something like that, up to rank 5. I'm still leveling him up, but I really enjoy him, and that regen is going to save me a lot of potions and units and stuff. So I went ahead and just ranked him up. So I really enjoyed the event, and it gave me like 1.5, 1.7 million gold. So overall, I really like the variant contents, and variant 7 I think was a very good addition to the game. The one thing that I think players do have to keep in mind is the fact that not everybody is going to be able to complete this, and some people are going to find this too easy. Kabam can't just drop content for every level every month. They can't drop a piece of content for beginners, intermediate, and expert every single month. So you got to keep that in mind. And especially the expert players, they're going to take longer to make your guys' content because it's going to take more integrating like specific nodes and stuff. Beginner content is going to be the easiest. Intermediate, I feel like what they're trying to do is bring up the lesser people up into that expert level, because right now it's very spread out, and especially for me, just looking at it, it's a grind to get from Cavalier to Thronebreaker. Big time grind compared to like Uncollected to Cavalier. There's a much bigger grind. So I feel like they're trying to add in that content to make that space a little bit smaller, which I'm perfectly fine with because I'm right there stuck. So I'm cool with it. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. It just ended this last Thursday, and I've really enjoyed the series overall. The political side of it was kind of annoying in my opinion. That's just my opinion. You guys have your own opinions, but overall I thought they did really well with this series. Captain America, now Sam Wilson is now Captain America. Absolutely amazing. It was awesome to see him don the suit for the first time, and to see Bucky kind of open up to Sam was awesome too, and just that buddy relationship. And I'm really excited for where they're going to go with this show. Well, not really the show, with these characters in the MCU, and this is one I can actually see a season 2 for in the future. But yeah, I really liked the show overall. I thought it was really good. I am wanting to get more of a backstory kind of on Bucky's time in Wakanda, because they kind of gave us a little bit, but I would like to see a little more in my opinion. I also want to see more on Agent Carter going from like Civil War to now. I kind of want to see that, how she got to be the power broker and all that. I think that'd be kind of cool. But overall, I really liked the series. I thought they wrapped it up really well. Gives few little like drops of what's coming. So really excited. I am actually wondering if Captain America is up with Nick Fury in space. I think that would be kind of cool if he was. But who knows? And then like the Dark Avengers or the Thunderbolts, they got a lot of hints to that. What's going to happen with Peggy Carter? She could be part of Armor Wars. Yeah, I'm just really excited. Secret Invasion could be coming too. There's just a lot of stuff. So really excited about that. But who do I think should they add from the show to MCOC? I'm going to give you two that I think they should add first, because they add champions two at a time. We all know that. But I think the first one they should add is Captain America Falcon. There's no doubt. I think they should add him to the game. They did buff Falcon. Absolutely cool with that. But we need a Captain America Falcon. We also need a worthy Cap. But I think Captain America Falcon would be absolutely insane. That's what I'm calling him, Captain America Falcon, because otherwise you don't know if I'm talking about Captain America or Captain America Falcon or what. So Captain America Falcon is what I'm calling him. His suit's really cool, and I feel like they could do some really sick animations with him. But number two that I've wanted to see this guy in the game for a long time is Baron Zemo. I feel like he would be awesome. He'd have that assassin feel in him, kind of like Hitmonkey, I think. But I think he could also just have some really cool aspect to the game. For classes, I think Zemo would definitely be a skill, but I think Captain America Falcon would be a tech. He could be a skill or a tech, but I'd go tech with Captain America Falcon, just because of his suit. That basically is his power. So I would go tech with him, but I feel like they would be great additions to the game. So I'd be really, really excited if they did decide to bring him in. And with that, that'll be it for episode 1 of the Contest Podcast. Again, it's on Spotify, Apple Music, Google Podcasts, and YouTube. So make sure to follow, leave a review. If you're on YouTube, leave a like, subscribe, and yeah, I'm really excited. Next episode will be dropping next Wednesday at 8 o'clock, so make sure to stay tuned for that. And yeah, I'll catch y'all in the next episode. Bye-bye.